Alright, Richard, Raptor, you two may hop onto table 4 now. Let's do this, ladies and germs. As we play the final match of round 1. Set 4, round 1, whatever the terminology is. Alright, listen, I'm still working on it, chat. I'm still working on it. Anyway, we are finally seeing our other Staraptor of this. We do have a Mega Staraptor team with Richard and Raptor bringing a Sand team. Double checking just to see. It is a dual Mega team, either of Aggron or Tyranitar. We'll have to see which one is brought here, both of which do heavily enjoy being in sand. Tyranitar also being one of those mons where you can bring the Mega and not proc it, it'd still do just fine. Alright, final set of round 1. With game 1 currently, Raptor sending out the Tyranitar and the Farigiraf, looking to probably set up Trick Room off the bat. Grimmsnarl and Staraptor coming out, not the best situation for the Tyranitar, as Tyranitar does not like staring down the incoming fighting type and the 100% incoming close combat. Again, the most likely set up Trick Room as soon as possible to try and outspeed this bird before it can ramp up out of control. Both great. I just realized the bird's name is the word. Okay. Oh lord, Tyranitar is gonna get swapped out, bringing out Garchomp, which means they will take at least some chip, unless it's Sandveil Chomp. I didn't check on which ability it is. Not exactly sure. Staraptor is gonna go for the Mega Evolution. Grimm setting up a Reflect as well, making it even tankier for the Staraptor. Close combat connecting onto Farigiraf, actually, which will bring it down to a 32% range. No Citrus, no Trick Room either, instead going for a Hyper Voice. Surprisingly, I'm shocked by that. He's running Trick Room, right? Yeah, the Farigiraf does have Trick Room. Okay, I just want to check. It is a Trick Room Farigiraf. Just shocked they didn't go for Trick Room instead. But doing at least some damage onto Staraptor and to Grimm. The +1 in the special defense definitely helping there, as it probably would have done even more if it wasn't for that. Raptor swapping out the Farigiraf, bringing in Sinistcha, which will, if it does go for another close combat, it will make it so it does no damage. Light Screen being set up. And it does connect into Sinistcha, meaning no damage has been taken. Dragon Claw going on in. Doing some more chip. The Sandstorm also helping in this situation, trying to whittle away at the Staraptor becomes a massive problem. Once again, a Pokemon that is known to snowball if allowed to set up as much as it wants. Sandstorm is going to stay on the field for a few more turns. Staraptor going for a Protect. Grimm having both its screens up. Most likely, it is going to go for a Parting Shot, making Grimm making Garchomp even weaker in this situation until all the opposing Pokemon. Sinistcha will be brought out, restoring the health of the Staraptor. Dragon Claw will unfortunately not going to do damage because of the Protect. Machidata will also be going off. Sadly, not doing a ton either. It is going to do a little bit of chip onto Sinistcha. No burn, unfortunately. As we stare down the bird behind screens defense, it is incredibly tanky in this moment. Richard has yet to also reveal their final Pokemon. We don't know if it is Incineroar support or potentially Gholdengo or Garchomp. Raptor is going to bring back in Farigiraf onto the Garchomp slot. Roost going off, making this bird even tankier. Both sides trying to get up some HP that has been lost, bringing Farigiraf back to 57%. Strength Sap connecting onto the Staraptor, meaning every Pokemon decided to just take a moment to breathe, you know, get a little HP back, while also giving Staraptor even more attack, because why not? You know, it clearly needed more attack, chat. It clearly needed it. With almost all Pokemon revealed on the field, Raptor is trying to figure out how to get out of this current situation. As Tyranitar in this situation, if brought out, will do a lot. Just a lot of damage. Close combat will allow the Farigiraf to, at the very least, survive because of the redirection. Attack going up even more with Sinistcha because of Strength Sap. And Trick Room finally being set, meaning Raptor side of the field will now outspeed. Coming down to now trying to stall out screens, with Staraptor fully set up, having currently +2 attack, +1 in both defenses. With access to Roost as well, this bird is a massive problem for Raptor. As the thought of how do I get rid of this bird is most likely going off. Raptor is going to swap out the Sinistcha, bringing back Tyranitar. Sandstorm once again going back up, allowing for more chip damage. Psychic will connect, doing a respectable amount of damage. Hotchgotcha is going to miss Farigiraf and Tyranitar! Brave Bird does connect into Tyranitar, doing a massive chunk for a resisted hit, but doing even more chip, and because of the Trick Room, that will mean Raptor does have a chance to take advantage of this current situation. Meaning there's also a chance that Raptor is going to be able to potentially take it back as soon as the bird goes down. We still don't know what the final mon is in the back. As long as it's not Garchomp, there is a chance that Raptor can still take this. Screens are slowly getting whittled at when it comes to turns. Trainers trying to figure out what is the plan here. Sinistcha going for a Rage Powder. Still no Mega Evolution on the Tyranitar. Knockoff will go off, not knocking out the Sinistcha, but it will get rid of the big roots. Psychic will also connect to the Sinistcha. Sinistcha still standing, and so Raptor gets an opportunity to heal off all of the damage done. We do also now know that the Tyranitar will outspeed the Farigiraf in Trick Room. We'll have to see if Raptor manages to pull that off. Sandstorm having 3 turns left, while Trick Room having 2 turns. Is Raptor going to be able to take advantage of it? With the screens going to vanish very soon, last turn of Reflect on Richard's side. The bird is still very much set up, but if screens go down, that may give Raptor the opportunity to take down this absolute behemoth of a creature. Richard choosing to withdraw the Sinistcha, bringing back out Grimmsnarl, hoping to most likely set up even more screens. Protect will go off. Stone Edge going into Staraptor, revealing that the Tyranitar is not running Rock Slide. The double in, meaning that Richard did get the free switch. More Sandstorm chip will go off. Still no Mega Evolution on Raptor's side. The Reflect has worn off, meaning it is now able to be set back up. Trick Room with 1 more turn on the field. Not Trick Room. Yeah, Trick Room. Brain had moment. Brain work? Brain maybe? I don't know. Commentating hard, chat. Commentating hard. Protect will go off with Tyranitar, protecting for any attacks. Reflect being set back up with Staraptor. A Hyper Voice will go in, doing small amount of chip damage. Roost being set back up, meaning once again the bird is in the dominant position. As not only is it fully healed with a newly restored Reflect, the Trick Room is now over with one more turn of Sandstorm. Once again, Richard managed to survive all 5 turns and has the dominant positioning. The bird's just chilling there, standing there menacingly, trying to figure out how the hell do I get rid of this thing. Raptor is going to swap out, bringing back in Garchomp. And because of Sandveil, it actually manages to dodge the close combat. Spirit Break will go into Farigiraf, reducing the special attack of the upcoming attack, but instead goes for another Trick Room, meaning the Trick Room has returned. Sandstorm is once again gone, though. Lefties being procced, both trainers just staring each other down. Neither side having a KO yet. As we have now gone, I think, like 10 plus turns now? This hands down being the longest, the longest match in this so far. Also, hello Takagiri, hope you're doing fantastic. Goldango finally being revealed to being the final mod of Richard. Tyranitar once again coming back out. Sandstorm being reset. Dragon Claw connecting onto and getting a critical hit! Meaning there's a genuine and a miss on the close combat! Meaning the game decided I want this bird gone! Hello, Banshee, I hope you're doing well. Cinema chat! Cinema, fuck this bird! Hitting Raptor managed to KO the bird! Oh my god, Sinistcha being brought out, healing up the Tyranitar. Oh, Tyranitar going for a protect. Rage Powder procking off both these trainers. As Goldango goes through the nasty plot, setting up with Sinistcha going down. Richard is now down to his final 2 mons. Trick Room still up on the field. Raptor still not revealing which Pokemon is a Mega Evolution. Even though on the team sheet, the Tyranitar can Mega Evolve, chat. I checked. It is a Mega Tyranitar. We just have yet to see it. As Goldango and the Grimmsnarl stares down the Sinistcha and the Tyranitar. I could not tell you whose game it is currently. I really could not tell you what's going on with Raptor swapping Tyranitar back out, bringing in the Garchomp once again as Rage Powder goes off. Oh. Grimmsnarl going for a parting shot, reducing the damage of Sinistcha potentially. Make It Rain coming on out, connecting with both mods, picking up the double KO. Meaning we are once again back down to, I don't know who's winning this. I got nothing, chat. I don't know who's winning this. I don't know what's going on. Farigiraf coming back out. This is game 1, by the way. This has been a roller coaster of emotions. Absolute roller coaster. Trick Room is still on the field currently for one more turn. We'll have to see what these trainers decide to do. Tyranitar finally choosing the Mega Evolve, revealing the Mega Tyranitar. Gholdengo going for Protect, trying to stall out the Trick Room. Spirit Break will connect on the Tyranitar, bringing it down to 30%. Lowering special attack, even though that don't really matter for Tyranitar there. Hyper Voice will go off, KOing the Grimmsnarl, meaning it's now just down to the Gholdengo. Knockoff not connecting. Trick Room is also now ended. It now comes down to, does the Gholdengo outspeed and does the Make It Rain KO? Sandstorm is up. Mega Tyranitar is finally here. Can it survive a neutral Make It Rain from a Gholdengo? That is the question we must now ask ourselves here. Sandstorm is up for one more turn. He does go for the Helping Hand. Who's faster? Gholdengo is faster. And gets the double KO! Meaning Richard has won game 1! Absolute insane first game. That was game 1, by the way. What a fight. Holy shit. No notes, no notes. Cinema, chat. Cinema. We went through, like, multiple emotions watching that. We went through dread. We went through horror. Excitement. Multiple emotions just, like, going through. Confusion would be another one I'd personally say. Regardless, we are going into game 2. We'll have to see if Richard is able to finish things up, or will Raptor bring in the game 3? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. My main question comes down to the delay of the Mega, because I know some people will delay it a bit to then reproc Sandstorm, but that's just me. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Let's do this. Game 2, ladies and gents. Leading with the Aggron and the Farigiraf, meaning the wall is here. The double Intimidate is being procced, showing the fact that Incineroar was brought this time around. Both Aggron and Farigiraf staring each other down. That is also true, Kennedy. That also could have been the case. I mean, I feel like it still would have, but I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Some people know. We may never know. We won't find out until later. We will have to see. We will have to see. Both trainers staring each other down, trying to figure out what is the best way to approach this. Aggron being most likely the better pick overall for the Staraptor match, as with Aggron, it does have access to Body Press for consistent damage, but along with that, it does also have Filter and the pure Steel type. Aggron actually going for the Protect round one without the Mega Evolution. Close Combat is going to go into the Farigiraf, bringing it down to 31% HP. The Incineroar also going for a Flare Blitz. It is not going to connect onto the Aggron, meaning Trick Room has been set up already. Meaning we are once again in Trick Room. Without screens being currently set up, it is not the worst situation to currently be in for Raptor. Farigiraf losing some HP is obviously not ideal, and being double intimidated is probably not nice for Aggron, but this will at least allow for doing some more damage. Actually bringing in Conkeldurr, surprisingly. Aggron will go for the Mega Evolution, revealing the Mega Aggron. The pure Steel Beast as he stares down this wall that he cannot crawl, Spider-Man, going for a Heavy Slam on the Staraptor. Doing about 21%. Goat Chop will go into Conkeldurr, not doing a ton of damage. Close combat connecting. This will do about 36%. Not 30. Wait, no. Not 36. 46%. My brain had a moment. I can math, chat. I can math. Math is something I know how to do as a Pokemon player. Yeah. Shut the hell up, chat. Sinistcha is going to come back out, healing Staraptor of any potential damage, meaning it's now back to full. It is going to go for a Protect. Conkeldurr and Aggron both staring down, revealing the fact it is carrying Thunder Punch, and Body Press also going on in, not connecting with the Sinistcha, meaning Staraptor got the heal for free. There is 2 turns also left of Trick Room. The bird is going to come back and bringing once again the Incineroar. Lowering the attack, meaning Aggron is now at -3. Thunder Punch will connect along with a Heavy Slam going into the Sinistcha and doing about 18%. Machagacha is going to come in, hitting both of these mons. Will there be a burn? That's the true question we must ask here. A burn being devastating for both these mons. Thankfully, no burn on Raptor's side, as that would have been very unfortunate there. Very, very unfortunate. We're now going to see staring down. We still have yet to see either trainer's final Pokemon. Raptor revealing the fact that his final mon is in fact Sinistcha, healing up the Aggron, bringing the wall's HP back up, going for a Protect. Is Mega Raichu X washed? Well, I haven't seen Raichu X yet, so who knows. Machagacha is going to go off. It does land onto the opposing Sinistcha, not doing a ton of damage, doing about 15%. And Trick Room is over. Meaning Raptor's now got to figure out a way to send it back up so the wall can do some stuff. Still not knowing what is in the bag for Richard. Most likely Gholdengo again. We'll have to find out. Trainers taking their time to figure out what their best move is. Raptor bringing back out Conkeldurr. Aggron once again staying on the field. Still -3 attack, by the way. Flare Blitz will go on to the Aggron, doing a respectable amount of damage. Causing some recoil onto the Incineroar. Body Press once again being Rage Powdered away. Protecting the Incineroar. I also just got a funny alert on my phone. Alright, let me just check that real quick. There we go. We're good to go. Sorry about that. Finally, the Aggron has been swapped out. Conkeldurr will get a little bit of healing on his phone. Not phone. Fuck. I need sleep, chat. Oh my god. Hey, I'm gonna chug coffee. Bardic Shot's gonna go on to the Conkeldurr. Oh, Lord. Reducing the attack of any incoming strike from the Conkeldurr. I will say Conkeldurr is very cool. I'm a big fan of Conkeldurr. If only there was Flame Orb. I'm just saying, alright? We got Flame Orb, then maybe Conkeldurr would be pretty great. Not gonna lie. Staraptor is coming back out. Knockoff going into Sinistcha, reducing its HP and knocking off the big root, meaning it won't be obtaining as much HP from its attacks going forward. Still probably a lot though, as it can just click Strength Zap and just get a fuck ton of HP off of Staraptor thanks to Contrary. Because if I remember correctly, again, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, I'm pretty sure that Strength Zap scales depending on the attack stat, if I remember correctly. Rage Powder is going to go off. A Brave Bird into the Sinistcha, knocking it out instantly. The first KO of with a crit. The first KO of Game 2. Strength Sap going on into the Staraptor, healing up Sinisha back to full. Thunder Punch connecting, doing a good chunk onto the Staraptor. Unfortunately, with the lack of the Trick Room, there's a high chance it will just go for Roost next turn. Farigiraf coming back onto the field. Its damage no longer being able to recover as the lack of Sinisha on Raptor side of the field. Also, hey, Trojan. Yes, I do host tournaments monthly. You can find them on my Discord server, !Discord, or link in the description if people want to join them. As both Pokemon stare down their opponents, trying to figure out what's the best way to approach here. Staraptor having a massive advantage currently, actually choosing to swap out the Staraptor, bringing back in the Incineroar, weakening Conkeldurr even more. Raptor actually swapping the Farigiraf back out, bringing in the Aggron. Sinisha going for the Machagacha. Will it burn? Doing a large chunk of damage onto Conkeldurr this time around. Burning Aggron! Thunder Punch will go in, doing barely anything as Aggron is now on a timer. Currently, if we check, the Conkeldurr is down to -2 with the Aggron being burned. It is looking like Richard will be moving on. Will be moving on to round 2. The final Mon being revealed, showing the fact that it is Grimmsnarl, meaning Richard did go for the full support for the Staraptor. Parting Shot going off, weakening the Conkeldurr even more. As Richard does bring in, we'll have to see, what's the Mon, we don't know, it's the bird once again. The Drain Punch doing only 8% onto the Mega Staraptor. Without Trick Room being up, it is looking very dire for Raptor at this moment. Leftovers giving a little bit of healing onto Farigiraf, bringing it back up, but it's still within close combat range, and Conkeldurr still is being within Brave Bird range at any moment. Grim being on the field, now allowing it to set up anything it wants. Grim actually being swapped back out, bringing back in Sinisha, meaning that Staraptor, once again, say it with me, has been healed. Conkeldurr being swapped out, bringing back in the Aggron, resetting all the stat drops of the attack, lowering close combat, connecting onto the Farigiraf, knocking it out, as increases both defenses. Farigiraf does go down. Aggron going down next turn, meaning Richard is going to round 2. GG. Hello, gentlemen. How are we feeling after that match?
I'm feeling pretty terrible because I definitely could have played better.
Hey, it happens to the best of us, my dude. Don't sweat it.
That first game, I was so worried about the Staraptor that I ended up letting the Goldango kill me, dude.
Well, Goldango being...
I should have just stayed with the Sandstorm team again, because it would have been so much easier to deal with.
I will say, like, do give yourself some credit. Both the Megas you did have, no matter what, were weak to Staraptor, so it was definitely a negative matchup. But you played as best as you could, and the crit on the Staraptor was hype as fuck, so you at least get style points for that. So, truly a beautiful there.
It hurt a bit when I saw that Garchomp ended up getting killed by Goldango's Make It Rain, because I thought it was going to miss too.
Either way, you fought very well for the matchup you were put into, because generally Staraptor is a scary mon to go against, especially with Aggron and Tyranitar, so give yourself some credit, my dude.
Thank you. I'm glad this was my first ever tournament, though.
Yeah, and I hope to see you in future ones, my dude.
I would love to.
Yeah, of course. I'll see you around. I'll see you around.
Richard, you played perfectly, down to the last minute detail.
Hell yeah. And Richard, how are we feeling, my dude? How are we feeling?
The Woody theory is real. Chapter 5, Delta Rune, it will be revealed.